New bike day is always exciting, but this one is a bit different. This is a first.
No, it is a first. I'll let you explain.
Well, because I'm going to ride the new bike all the way home.
If I joined you perhaps tomorrow morning, I've forgotten the axle for the bike, currently in the car park at the office. I'm sure I'll find it at some point. Instead, I'm going to get a run on and try and catch them. New bike day is always exciting, but we don't always get to see new bike day. Most of the time, they're going out like this to customers in boxes. This one's going to Tim in Switzerland, and occasionally we get to see people collect their bikes after Ian spent the time building them up.
Yeah, man, just final detail. This one's been Invisi framed, and yeah, this one's going to be boxed up, but we have got somebody special coming to pick their bike up.
Different kind of new bike day. This one is being collected. Now, it doesn't happen very often that somebody actually comes up to us to collect their bike, but it's always nice for us because we get to see people actually enjoy their first rides, and they get to go out here with an experience of seeing the rest of the showroom and everything else like that. But this one is a bit different.
Yeah,
this is a first.
No, it is a first. I'll let you explain.
Let Holly explain.
Better.
So, I'm going to pick Holly up from the station. You loading up for the next one?
Yeah, I'm going solo for the next one.
Yes, so I'm going to go pick Holly up from the station now. We can have a chat about her new bike, and I guess she'll be pretty excited to see it, which will be pretty cool. And we'll explain what's different about this new bike day than the usual new bike days. While we're waiting for Holly's train, we have customers that want to come up to us and have an experience, and if it's something you are interested in, we can recommend hotels, we can recommend restaurants, we can show you the best place to go to ride a bike as well. Do let us know. She's just there. Right, let's go find her. So this is Holly. Holly's come to pick up her new bike. Are you excited?
I am really excited.
Welcome to the office.
Thank you.
And in here is well, it's a black blanket at the moment. But if I tell you what, we'll grab Ian. Right, you can give me a hand then lifting this down, and then Holly can see her new bike.
Here we go.
You are going to get stuck with the dogs underneath her. You ready? Ta-da!
Oh.
New bike day.
Oh, look, it matches my nails too.
It's almost as if this was pre-planned in some way.
Oh, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm very excited. And the sun's shining, we'll get out on it soon.
So while Ian is setting up Holly's bike, Holly, why is this new bike day different to normal new bike day?
Well, because I'm going to ride the new bike all the way home, and I'm currently obviously up in Gateshead, and I live down near Windsor in Berkshire, so it's 505 kilometres test ride of the new bike.
Now that's not normal. I've not had anybody. We've had customers that have ridden their bike home before,
Yeah.
around here, maybe 10, 20k sort of thing. But to do 500k on the back, like straight off on a new bike.
I'm sure it's going to be fine because I did the same on my other Vielo, so I have the gravel bike as well. And the first trip on that was out to the Canary Islands to do over 800 kilometres on it.
Cool.
And it was perfect. So I have every confidence that it's going to be good.
I've done a quick few photos of the bike outside the new rig. Colour combination looks pretty good, don't you think?
So this is the bike that Holly's going to be riding. It's the R+1 cyan blue fully wireless frame, zipped through 3S carbon wheels with access group set with a 1036 cassette. She's also running a 40-tooth chainring on the front. And she brought her own bottle cages as well. The Super Cows cages look awesome. You can see the Union Jack logos on the back of the bike. Just subtle little details on the frame. Always looks really good in an extra small, as does the Stella Italia SLR carbon saddle.
So Holly is a experienced ultra cyclist. This kind of distance, 500k for a ride, is fairly common for her. So while Holly's getting some kit on to go for her first ride, I thought I'd just do a few little shots of the bike before it goes out for its maiden voyage. In fact, here she is. Ready to go? New bike day, first ride experience.
Super excited.
This is just a shakedown test, isn't it,
Yes,
for tomorrow?
it is, yes.
Yeah, because I think the plan for tomorrow is to leave, well, you're planning on leaving at sunrise?
Yes, leave at sunrise because it's going to be a long day out.
Yeah. So how long are you going to do tomorrow?
I guess maybe 12 hours-ish,
Okay.
probably, with some stops.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to end up breaking the ride up the 500k into 2
days.
2 days?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so 240 something tomorrow and then 260 to get home.
That's nuts. I have had a thought though, because I think it would be unfair for you to have come all this way without having, I feel as if I'd be offering like some sort of assistance, but I'd quite enjoy the fact that if I joined you perhaps tomorrow morning.
Oh yes, please, yeah. For 100k and I'll sit on your wheel.
I can't do 100k because we've got something planned in the afternoon.
Oh yeah.
But maybe for an hour or so. If I came and joined you for a bit, you'd be happy with that.
Yeah, that'd be amazing, definitely.
All right, cool. Well, we'll do that tomorrow then. I will set a super early alarm and we'll see how far I get before you drop me.
I don't think that's going to happen. It'll be steady as you go.
Cool. Right, I'll stop chattering and send you out on your maiden voyage. Yeah, let's be real. Holly doesn't need my assistance. She's more than capable of riding the whole thing by herself. But I'd just like to experience, at least part of that journey with her. And as part of the hospitality, to show her from the quayside along probably as far as the Angel and back. Because tomorrow we'll be nominated for an award, and it requires me getting down to the venue, setting a bike up, and then getting changed in the afternoon. So yeah, that'll be fun tomorrow morning. Morning, you alright?
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you.
How was your night in Newcastle?
Well, my neighbours were interesting.
Oh, really?
In their room next door. Don't think I had much sleep. But hey. I'm going to start cycling home on the new Vielo. It's about 243 kilometres, hopefully fairly flat. And then sleep tonight and then ride the rest of the leg tomorrow, which is 265, I think. So home is down near Windsor in Berkshire, so it's about 505 kilometres in total from here. So I've routed down as flat as possible, so almost directly from here down to York city centre, and then down to Worksop, and then almost in a straight line. I do have to cross the Chilterns to get home, so there are a few bumps, but it's fairly much as straight as you could possibly draw between Gateshead and Windsor. I think the main highlight was going through York, because I've cycled through there quite a few times. I like going through there, and I'll probably get a photo by York Minster on the way down, but I've tried to pick quieter roads after the first section, which is I think a bit of a cycle path getting out from Newcastle. I will no doubt stop at some cafes. I will definitely be topping up on caffeine. I've got boring cereal bars in my pocket, so I will be seeking out more interesting food. I'll probably pick up some sandwiches, and no doubt there'll be some Haribo when things start to get tough later on. I think generally today, probably because I've got plenty of time, I'll probably try and stop and actually sit down and have a sandwich and a coffee in a nice cafe, hopefully. Whereas if I was doing an ultra, I'd probably do more of a smash and grab and fast food options. So already this year I've done race around Miranda, so that was back in February, 1,000 kilometres unsupported racing around the whole of Miranda. That was off-road. And then coming up I've got Southern Divide, which is across the southern part of the UK, so that'll be nice to do a home event.
So currently what's happening is I've forgotten the axle for the bike. I know exactly where it is. It's currently in the car park at the office, and amongst all the chaos of running around yesterday trying to get everything where it needed to be for this morning, I'd left the axle on the bumper of the Grenadier rather than putting it in the car. So instead we're going to set Holly away because she's got a long day ahead of her and I'm going to run to the office, grab another axle, and then catch up with you guys, ditch the car, and then we'll go for a ride from there. So I won't get to ride the start, but I will get to do some of the riding.
How does the new bike feel?
Oh, it feels amazing. Definitely starting to get used to it now, starting to bond with it. Even with the bag on the back, it still feels nice and fast.
Have you named it yet?
I have, yes. We haven't had the big reveal, but her name is going to be Tallulah.
Why Tallulah?
Well, because it goes with the bike, because Tallulah actually in Native American means leaping water, and it reminded me of water and being near the water, and with the tumbling logos on it, it felt like it was a bit like a waterfall. Plus I like the song. Very childish.
Yes, I know, I'm an idiot. I'm curious to see if the axle is actually in the car park, but it's not. I'm sure I'll find it at some point. Instead, I'm gonna get a run on, get in the office and try and catch them. So the only upside of this is we do have plenty of spares and I know where they are. Right, let's go and catch them. Okay, so I have a live location, so we're gonna try and find out where she is now and then race to catch her. I've put the axle on the bike. I'm not taking any chances now. And hopefully I'll be there for 7. I can do an hour or so with her and then ride back. Right, let's go. The live updates aren't working. I don't know why. I'll just text her to say, meet me at the Big Angel, you can't miss it. And I think I've managed to get ahead of them to be able to meet me here. So I'm gonna quickly get my bike out and I'll be ready in my kit. Because I can't slow Ollie down any longer with my faffing about. So hopefully we'll catch them now. We're gonna edit all of that out. Do you like my accessory? It's subtle, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but we won Gravel Bike of the Year this year with this bike, so I've adorned my bike with the award. Now it does make a little clacky noise as I ride along with it, but you know, we'll just have to put up with that. It has to be done. this is as far as I can go.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to cross the river.
I thought I was going to sit on your wheel the whole way back.
No, yeah. I know we took a detour to come into here, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's super pretty. I've never been here before, so yeah, it's really nice.
So I'm sorry for the faff this morning as well, but at least we got to ride a little bit.
That's right, don't worry about me. I've only got another 12 hours to go. Be fine.
Right, should we grab a quick coffee then?
Thank you. Not moving.
Perfectly warm and fuzzy.
Enjoy the rest of your ride.
And relax. What a chaotic start to the morning, but you know what, it was actually really good fun. It was nice to get out, just to give Holly some company for that first bit of our ride. You'll see from the shots that we took, we asked her to do a couple of little loops and laps around the quayside and around Newcastle. And then we had a slight detour into Durham because it's super pretty in there, and it just felt like a nice little place to send her on her way so she can get her head down for the rest of her 225k, I think it was, she had left. And then her partner Steve, who she rides ultra cycling events with, he is riding up to meet her halfway, and then they will ride back together tomorrow, which is fantastic. That's really cool. So the reason I couldn't ride with her any longer is because we've been on it for a Northern Echo Business IQ Award. I had to read that. So we've been shortlisted in a creative category, because of the Bike of the Year award that we won. So we are up against a brewery, like a microbrewery, and an artist from the region, and we'll find out this evening if we won or not. But as part of that evening, I have organised for my bike to be put on display with one of our displays at Wynyard Hall during the awards night. Really just so people can have a look and see the bike, which I think could be quite interesting for those trying to understand what we do. So I am taking that with me, but I now need to clean it, pick up my tuxedo, and then enjoy the night. It's a bit posh here. I mean, stunning. So this is where the Northern Echo Business IQ Awards are, and then keep your fingers crossed for us actually winning our category. We'll sort that bit out later. Everybody's still setting up. It's very quiet. It's very posh. It's, I mean, firstly, look at the ceiling. So the bike is going to be in here somewhere. I think they want it down in this corner. I'd quite like it there. So I'm going to bring the stuff in and see what they say. It's very, very, very nice. I don't want to put anything down. I feel like I need to whisper. It's a bit different than the NEC when it comes to doing a setup. done. Everything's set up nicely. It's so funny to me that 2 hours ago that bike was being ridden and now it's on display here. But yeah, there's not much else I can do tonight. I think there's going to be a casino in here later, so maybe I'll film some stuff then. Fingers crossed we win. We're up against, like I said before, a brewery and an artist, so we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Check this out. Dicky bow tie on. Fire breathers. Should we have a look inside?
Filmed me while I was doing it.
Exactly. Right, the sun is setting and they're just getting everybody in, so hopefully I'm not the last person in because I've been yakking to everybody. Trying to show people the bikes and show off a little bit. Right, it's getting quick.
That precious time without our generous sponsors.
Deep in our hearts, we're fighters for this region.
By the brilliant Sunderland Empire. Okay, here are the nominations. Dionysiac Brewing and Vielo Sports Limited, a cycle manufacturer in Gateshead. And finally, Lucy Pittaway, led by the
So we didn't win. It is a shame. It's lovely to be nominated. As everybody says that when they don't win, don't they? I'd have loved to have won. I'm too competitive not to have said that, so I will own up. I would love to have won. But the night is still young. There is a casino. There is a cocktail bar. There is more champagne. So we'll sign off to this very, very busy day. I've just had a message say that Holly did make it to her hotel before Steve did. So before this gets very loud and I get very drunk, we'll see you on the next one.